Good morning, Anna and Joel. As we have discussed, so much of the work being done to mitigate the impact of that impending snowfall is done in the days leading up to it. We've seen trucks on the road the past couple of days, dropping salt, dropping brine, as you see in this video, across the state. But they're really concentrated in central eastern North Carolina, where they believe the bulk of that snowfall may ultimately occur. This comes after we had an ice accumulation last week, and it's fairly rare for our area to have back-to-back weekends on this winter weather system. The NCDOT officials here in Division 5, which oversees a 7-county area across Central Carolina, they believe they're in good shape when it comes to resources. Their main concern, however, was actually driver fatigue. A lot of the work being done to clear, especially compact and hard, is labor-intensive. It requires long hours out there on the roadways. So yesterday afternoon, they really want to get those crews an opportunity to get some rest, understanding what could be lying ahead in the next 24 to 48 hours. So if you don't have to be on the road once that snowfall does start, officials are urging you to stay home. But as Maylin just mentioned, we do have some time this morning before that precipitation hits.
Still some time. There is Michael Perchik at DOT's maintenance yard in West Raleigh. Michael, thank you.
All right, we want to turn now to the Sand Hills. Our Penelope Lopez is live in Fayetteville, and I think I saw where Penelope is, right in front of the fountain.
Oh.
Look at that, Joel.
Is that a fountain?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. It's not frozen in place.
That's right. It is frozen in time. We are here in downtown Fayetteville.
What up? I knew it was you.
Still waiting for the snow to come down.
What up, my boy?
Earlier today, I saw some joggers. They were out here.
Grind mode. What you got going on?
Exercise. I give them props because I definitely can't do that out here early morning, especially it is a bitter cold. But they were out here, and someone else was out here. I'll bring him in. This is the Fayetteville Fire Department Public Information Officer, Captain Shake Shaft. You were here early morning. Tell us why.
A little bit, give me some more blunts, and some more cigarettes.
Watching and waiting, and we're in
I'm probably
communication
gonna wait
with the
about
National
8.
Weather Service, getting regular
But I do need me a
updates,
cigarette.
and we are monitoring and ready to respond to
should've
these
went last night.
whenever it becomes necessary today at some point.
That's right. There are some
Where's
crews
Tuco?
across Fayetteville just in case they need to deploy. We've had back-to-back storms. Can you tell us how your team is preparing this time around?
Yeah, so the good thing
Thinking
is, as
about
long as it
getting
stays on
the
snow,
tent and
it
a
should be
stove
as
and doing that
concerning
long
as an
bike
ice
trip.
event. So our folks, really, it's a monitoring game. If we get 3 inches, if we get 6 inches, either way, it's going to get slick on the roads tonight. So we're prepared to respond to any incident. Just stay off the roadways for us, because remember, if you're out on the roads and you have an incident, that puts our folks out on the roads. So let's keep everybody safe and just stay home and play a board game today.
That's right. Let's keep everyone safe. Let's keep you safe. You need a hat. You need some gloves. Hopefully you can get some after this. But that's right. If you can stay home and play a board game, play some Monopoly or something to that effect, that would be great. And live in Fayetteville, Penelope Lopez, ABC 11.
Yeah, a couple things here. Big shout out to Captain Shake Shaft once for not having a hat and gloves. He's a tough guy. And then
Way out of storm. Yes, that's what I'm about to say.
Among local first responders.
Y'all getting some more bad weather too?
Good stuff for me, Penelope.
Or y'all still got snow in the bank?
You're gonna be fine.
Okay, let's break. But first, let's take a live look right now at 40 and Aviation Parkway. We're definitely starting to see that traffic fill in a little bit. The good news is roads still clear. So as Quinn was saying, maybe go grab some breakfast and enjoy that before the snow starts. It'll be here.
School shooting. Young girl shot through the leg. Extensive surgeries. Insurance offer insultingly small. Our settlement.
Yeah, so it's snowing here in a little while, a couple hours.
Insurance companies hate us. No wonder clients love us.
So I need to get on my blunts, cigarettes, everything I need.
They say a lot without having to say much.
Hell no.
They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige.
Probably won't go back to work till like Monday.
Long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night,
Boss man said he see me in a couple days.
everything in a new
He
light.
said I seen him in a couple days. He had a job to do. He had a small job to do the other day, but he did it by himself.
Days on the purchase of a new 2025 Telluride or 2026 Sorento. Hurt in a car wreck?
It's your health, your money, and your
Hell
pain and
yeah.
suffering.
It's 22 degrees right now. I know y'all probably like negative 12.
Because around here,
It's 22
you
degrees.
matter.
Weight loss injections are changing the weight loss game, but here's the truth: most won't tell you.
The quick charge that keeps you moving.
Get 3.9% APR for 60 months on all 2026 Equinox models. Qualified lessees can get this 2026 Equinox LT for around $269 a month.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melting
So giant. It's gonna be like some.
Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
When their child was tragically killed after being ejected from the minivan, the manufacturer refused to accept responsibility. We made their insurance company pay. No wonder insurance companies hate us. No wonder clients love us.
7-Eleven is the time. We should talk to North Carolina Highway Patrol about all of this.
Yeah, Sergeant Chris Knox, he's
I
going to
need
be
to
out
put my
and
shirt
about
on.
today, and a lot of Highway
But
Patrol will be out and about today, making sure you stay safe on the roads.
feel good.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
There's Chris
Yeah,
Knox.
there he is. Okay.
We got it all straight.
Yeah.
There's Chris Knox. Looks like you are in your patrol car there. So you're live on
What's
ABC
up?
11, 712. You've got
Marcy,
a big audience
Beth.
here. What's your message as we await this
How you
winter
doing,
weather?
Marcy?
So we've been out this morning, and our western counties are
Good morning, good
experiencing
morning,
some
good
snow.
morning.
I've made my way towards the Greensboro area.
How y'all doing
snow
today?
as well, and roads are getting covered.
Watching the
quick,
news?
so,
Yes, I'm
we
watching the
expect
news.
The triangle, mid-morning,
Watching the
around
news.
lunchtime. And what we don't want people to do is venture out, start their normal Saturday routine, and they get stuck. The storm's coming, the snow's coming, and it won't take long.
Gotta see what's gonna look like today.
Deteriorate. So stay home, help us out.
What you got going on?
Coming, be patient and stay home. That helps all of us to get through this together.
So what
I
is the
have a
game
sub.
plan when
You
we
eating a
are
sub?
in this situation? When we know that there is snow coming and you guys
You
are
subbed
getting
me?
ready and gearing up for that, what's the game plan?
I'm a sub. Oh, you sub.
Yeah, so just having
Appreciate
adequate
that.
resources,
Not too much.
Adequate manpower ready.
You got some
making
snow
sure
yet?
comm centers are staffed up because we know the influx.
Oh,
of
y'all
calls
still got some snow from
are
last
inevitably
storm?
coming to the triangle. So
Yes.
just
You made any
having people in
snowmans,
place
snow angels?
when it starts, because we
Any good
see
snow fights?
when it starts, it in a lot of storms is an immediate impact on us. It doesn't take 6 inches for us to get busy. It takes
yes.
adjusting because people have not decreased their speed. They lose control on that very thin layer of snow, and we get busy quick. We go from nothing to busy in a matter of minutes. So that's typically it's a waiting game for us. We are ready. Our numbers are ready. And, here we go
Oh,
again.
I'm in Alabama. Oh, you're not that far away. I'm in North Carolina.
Our sentiments exactly.
Sergeant Chris Knox
I'm in North
actually
Carolina.
been in his car for the last 2 weeks, just sitting there, just like that, on control. Sergeant, we appreciate your time. You be safe out there too.
Alabama.
Thanks, you
Sweet.
too.
You ain't got no
And as we
snow.
head to break, let's take a live
Sweet
look right now at the
home
Raleigh
Alabama.
skyline. We again still waiting for those planes to fly in the triangle.
Yep, they say we
Right now,
still
that
waiting.
wind is going, and
I know
we
about
feel
3
it
o'clock
in
this
the
morning.
temperatures.
I seen a couple of flurries.
We'll be right back.
Imagine a law firm that's actually committed to preventing
I ain't
accidents.
got no
That
snow.
firm is CR Legal Team.
Don't be mad, we ain't got none either.
Equally committed to caring
Not
for
yet.
all person after a crash. We stand
How do I make this stream?
888 the team.
How many subscribers do you got?
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank,
How many
you're
subscribers
risking
you
a
got?
backup and significant repairs. Use Ridex once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to
You got a
20%
computer,
and
a
help
laptop?
prevent backups. Try Ridex.
Here
Stream?
means new deals with Tough Shed. With a million uses, we have the perfect building to support your January resolutions.
I don't know.
This year,
How you don't know how many
fun,
subs you got?
work from home, or create
Well,
home
first you gotta
gym
get 50
of your dreams
subs.
With Tough Shed. Right
That's
now,
the first thing.
customize and save with 50% off select
iPad.
upgrades.
That should work.
Apply now to lock in 2025 pricing and get
Yeah,
priority
iPad
schedule.
definitely work.
With year-round installation and low monthly payments, now is
Go to
the
your
time to
iPad.
save big. Click, call, or visit
Go to your
today.
iPad and go to your page, your YouTube channel. You should see something like a plus sign. Hit that plus sign. And it should say like, go live, post a video. And you can stream without 50 subscribers.
The best chance for heavier snow.
Allow the snowfall to start sticking.
First alert Doppler.net will have frigid temperatures.
The entire viewing area is under a winter
Cause
storm.
I actually did me a live stream with my one of my other channels, and I only have like 8 subscribers on there, and I could go live with 8 subscribers off my laptop.
Local news. News, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Don't get that much traction, but I feel live.
Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making home ownership attainable for those who dream big. Home is where memories are made, and families
I'm about to
move
play
from one
Die of
generation
Death.
to the next.
I never heard of
We
that.
do more than build houses.
Die
We
of
create
Death.
homes
What the
where
word?
love can run forward. We've been
You need to play
owning
something like
homes for 70 years,
mac and cheese
and
every
we're
meal of the
just
day.
getting
You need to play
started.
something like
Start your story during our
Live in
anniversary
Life.
celebration.
You need to play something like Live in Life.
At Sierra Legal Team, we
I know it's a
care for the
game,
whole person, physically,
but it
emotionally,
sounds
and financially.
If you've been injured,
real
call CR Legal Team. We
gruesome.
stand up for you. 888-TEAM.
7:16, welcome back. It's 7:16 is what I was trying to say. Here's a live look from Roxborough this morning. We have snow-covered roads there
They
from
got
some
some
late
snow.
night snow last night. This morning,
All right,
we're still
appreciate
seeing
you.
drier conditions overall for Roxborough. Here's First Alert Dot Burnett. We have some really light snow showers in Person County, a few flurries flying around Granville County too, and Mecklenburg County, but a lot of spots are still dry from
Thanks for the
Orange
free
County
lunch,
and
guys.
Jerome, definitely drier
SCOE
around the
gang.
Raleigh
What's
area
up? What's
too.
up?
But
What's
some
up? It's your grade
snowbanks showing up
989.
from Rocky Mount, Enfield,
Let me
all
get
the
another
north and
fourth
east
like,
into
yeah.
Northampton County and Halifax counties, and seeing some of the banding too around
We booming in, we
Goldsboro
booming
as
in, we
well as
booming,
the
we booming.
Clinton. So that's
I
where
see
the snow
Dez
is
was
starting
live
to
again too.
accumulate on the
We're live.
grounds. At least a dust scene for some of you so far. It's going to be a few hours until we start to see some snow showers around the triangle. I'm thinking closer to 11 a.m. lunchtime today. So you still have several more hours of drier and quiet conditions. Temperatures in the 20s through 11 a.m.
22,
Snow from 2
22,
o'clock
22.
all the way through 5 o'clock. And
Damn.
even up till around midnight tonight before snow starts to taper late tonight. The
11
cold
p.m.
air, though,
snow.
here to stay. So we have our impact scale for winter weather at a level 4 still for the heavy snow concerns. Dangerous wind chill values already starting to shake out a little bit this morning, but it's going to turn even colder tonight and especially on Sunday. We're going to have some snow drifts around too with difficult travel possible. You heard our officials letting you know that even with a dusting of snow.
Got you, gang, gang, gang. Let's go, turn me up.
Winter storm warning for the entire area through Sunday morning, but feels like
Josh, y'all
temperatures
turn
all the
me
way
up.
down to single digits.
Hello,
We're already seeing
hello.
those around the
Hello,
triangle
YouTube
at this
Central
point. So here's our
989.
larger picture, low pressure, surface low offshore.
Retrograde.
So it has developed. It's still a bit weaker right now, but it's going to get stronger as the day goes on. So
You
ultimately,
guys
snow
are
will start to
cool.
fill, and we have the upper level support as well back to the west. Here's a live look from I-40 Airport Boulevard. The camera's shaking a bit because we have some gusty conditions, but the road's still
Damn,
good
it's
for
the cold
travel
weather.
this morning. Temperatures are in the 20s and teens, but feels like temperatures now. 9 in Raleigh, 9 in Durham, 15 in Southern Pines, down to 5 degrees in Oxford. Feels like 10. Rocky Mountain, Wilson. Those wind speeds also picking up a bit more too. What's some gusts today? So far we've seen gusts approaching 30,
I'm in Fayetteville.
28 in Goldsboro, but these winds will crank through
I'm
the
Fayetteville.
afternoon. So we're going to have gusts
I'm
at
trying to
times
get out of
30 plus
99 and
miles
get
per
into
hour through
18.
late day. That's going to lead to
What
those
is
snow
that?
drifts that we're talking about
What's
for late
18?
evening and overnight. Gusty
Oh,
winds
that's
through
the
today,
area
and that's
code.
going to lead to extreme cold conditions tonight and tomorrow. With feels like temperatures
you
down
that
below
9 window.
zero.
There we
Look
go.
for your extended
Yeah.
forecast
Come
as we
on.
arrive to see
Come
snow.
on.
Okay, thank you very much there, Quaylen. Downtown, still no snow at this point in time. Should fill in a little bit later
What state
on
is
as we go through the morning hours, especially through the afternoon. And
810?
the snow could be heavy at times. There'll be some bands that
What
set
state is
out.
that?
Once we get a little bit accumulation on the roads, those
Florida will be
trucks are
lit.
going to get out there, the plows, and just make sure you give them plenty of space. This
305.
is going to be fairly
Let's go
easy
through
to
305.
remove this snow. It's not a heavy snow at all. It's not ice. You can almost use your leaf blower to clear things off of the driveway
Dang,
later today.
I need
A little warm up. I stress little. We'll get to the
I need to
40s.
scrub
We'll
bottom
get
of
some
my damn feet.
melting
My
this
damn
week,
feet
but at
hard
night
as
we'll
hell.
probably see some refreeze as
I need
well.
to use my
So
damn
notice the
feet there.
probability really go up as we get to midday through the afternoon.
Sand
hours
bottom
of
of my
the
damn
evening.
feet
It's
now.
not going to snow in your house the entire time period, but there'll be bands that move on in.
Bands on
An
bands
abundance
and
of cold
bands.
Arctic air ensures this is an all snow event all through the column. We're not worried about warm air loft coming in and changing it to freezing rain and sleet. We don't have to worry about that. The upper level low is trying to pull some dry air in. Could that knock down the totals? Absolutely. We'll talk about that.
Absolutely.
And blizzard condition, I wouldn't say
Yep,
a
you
warning,
haven't
but
smoked me a
blizzard-like
blunt, but now I'm about to
conditions
go.
could
I'm
be
about to
with
put my
us on the
clothes on,
Outer
go to the
Banks.
store
As
real
the
quick.
low really gets
Got a few
cranking
minutes.
up, it'll intensify rapidly, and by later on tonight, look at some of the winds that we could see on the Outer Banks.
I'm gonna
These
do
are
that straight
gusts,
like,
not
good
sustained,
morning.
but still, that is impressive to say the least. So blowing snow and visibilities could be reduced to near zero. So
Let's see if we
something
get us a
don't
few
talk
cash
about
apps this
too
morning.
often with
Let's get a
blizzard-like
few
conditions.
cash apps,
High resolution rapid
a
refresh
few
now should
PayPals,
impress, but some
a
of the
few
models still have quite a
chimes,
bit of
nah,
snow in and around the triangle. And
demos,
if you look at the probabilities of 2 inches,
sales.
pretty
I ain't got
high
no
for all of
sales.
our viewing area. 4 inches, it goes down a little bit. 6 inches, it continues to go down. But Wilson, Fayetteville, and Goldsboro, that's still elevated pretty high, thanks in part to you're closer to that low, which is off the coast. Now, our model by this afternoon fills in snow for everybody. I put the little counters on here, so it gives you an idea how much it thinks it could accumulate, and it's pretty impressive. Our model, one of the higher ones, especially southeast of 95, where it's suggesting maybe a foot or more. That seems a little high. But once we see this start to clear,
I know I went to Walmart
after midnight,
yesterday,
we'll be done with the precipitation.
and they had some
So
TVs,
we
of
think
course.
widespread areas could
I
give
seen a
them 3 to
65-inch
6, a narrow
TV for
band
like
of 6 to 9 along the 95
$300.
corridor, and we could see some heavier amounts.
I said,
Definitely
damn, but it was like a
down east.
Roku or
If some of
something. I
those
said, damn,
bands
that's
really
cheap as
set
hell for a
up.
65-inch
Question
TV.
is, will the upper level low draw in some
It's
dry
nice,
air
but
and kind of really squash some of
I'm
these
not into no,
snowfall
I'm not,
totals?
I
It's
mean,
definitely a possibility.
I'm not into
You
those
can see it
TVs like
diving
that.
down right now
For me,
at
you
the
need me
trough. And see how it's pulling
a
some of that dry
Panasonic,
air in? It's getting
a
closer to
LG,
us. So it's not super dry, but we see some of that dry air moving in. That's going to make it really
Emerson.
hard to get some significant snows. Upper 30s on Monday. We'll get some melting around, and a little wind shift will get us to the
but it was
40s
cheap
as
as
we
hell.
go into our
Like
Tuesday.
it was like
We'll watch the
$238 for a
system that brings
65-inch
some
TV. I
rain
said,
showers to
damn,
the
that's
area
cheap as hell.
as we go into midweek. So today, obviously, we got the snow. The wind's going to pick up later on.
I'm gonna give me like an
Tomorrow,
85-inch or
extreme cold morning for
something.
the morning hours.
If I get an
Hopefully, a
85-inch, I'll
day,
put
we'll
this
see
one.
an early spring,
I'll
and then a
put
risk of
this
showers
one
might end to some
in my
snowflakes later
bedroom.
Wednesday, but nothing of concern.
My bedroom, I don't got nothing but a 55-inch in the bedroom. 55-inch in the bedroom. If I get me an 85-inch, like I said, then I put this in the room. Then I put the 55-inch in the studio. I put the 55-inch in the studio. But I don't even know if I get an 85-inch TV. My damn walls might be that damn big now. I just had to get a stand like I got right now. Big ass TV, these motherfuckers crucial to put up. You should see when I had to put this one up right here on the damn stand and shit. Boy, it took me about when I moved in this house, I had to put my TV up about a whole month. I had that bitch on the ground. I had to wait for my brother. I ain't get to put my TV up till we had like a party or something. Because usually it takes about 3 to 4 people to pick that motherfucker up. And, you know what I mean?
You may not recognize me,
Nah,
but
2
I'm
would be good, but 3 would be alright.
Picano Home Improvements.
I said, yeah, I need some help this motherfucker. I ain't trying to drop this shit.
Picano.
Aren't you the Pinnacle girl?
Yes, and it's pronounced Picano. I still love my friends at
Picano.
They
Picano.
work hard to make your home look beautiful.
Make your home look beautiful and make no payments and no interest till 2027.
Oh, I thought it was Pinnacle.
Windows, roofing, and siding. That's no payments and no interest till 2027 at Pinnacle.
Oh, yeah, Pinnacle. They were saying something sound like.
You'll love. At Queen City Home Store, we have everything you need for every room
Oh,
in your
it's
home.
Peanut Girl is
New
there something.
appliances for better cooking. New furniture that fits your style. New electronics for entertaining. New mattresses for comfort all night long. From small upgrades to full makeovers, create the new look that brings out the new you in a home you'll love all year long. Find your style at a Queen City Home Store near you or at
Queen City,
QueenCityOnline.com.
Charlotte. One more time, bless me. One more time. One more. Good banger.
Right now at Rooms to Go.
We talking about that song that was a good banger. One more. The original one by Cher, I believe. One more time. One more time.
Shop and save only at Rooms to Go.
One more time.
7:25. We're back on a
All right,
first alert day
7:25.
as we
I'm gonna
await
go to the
the
store
snow
now.
to start to fall. The skies are still clear right now. The roads
You a low-
are still clear right
a
now, but
low-key
that will change in the hours ahead.
Def
What's
Punk
going to
fan.
happen with the roads?
And that's exactly why we want to talk to Doug McNeil over at the NCDOT.
I like
You
the
guys have
song
been watching the
about the
roads really closely. Good morning.
For sure.
morning.
So let's talk about the plan.
What's your favorite
for all of
song?
this. Of course, we had a plan last
What's your
weekend,
favorite-
but things have changed significantly. So what is your message to
Who's your
drivers
favorite
now?
artist?
We're expecting heavier snows to come in. We're starting around lunch in the triangle area. Going north, we're starting to see accumulations.
My favorite, yeah.
The big thing is if you don't need to be out there, please don't be out there. If you have to be out there, when you see our plow trucks, please give them
Too hard, of course, I know that's right. Yeah, me just, I'm the same damn way.
Doug, it's been just a week since last time we went through this. Did we learn
Who you
anything
listen to
from
a
last
lot,
week
though?
as far as the operations go, manpower goes?
What's on your
Does anything
playlist
go so
every,
well?
like
Is
every
it,
time you
let's
play
do
some
that
music,
again?
who you gotta listen to?
I would prefer not to do it again, but here we are. No, last week went really well. We had a strong effort.
Me,
Warmer
right now,
temperatures
it'd be
coming
like
into it.
Lil
This one's
Bootsy.
going to be a little more challenging in that it's
That's
going to be
somebody,
cold.
Lil
When the
Bootsy.
snow stopped last Sunday night, we had
Same,
30 degrees.
some old school
We're
shit.
looking at
Lil Bootsy,
20s
you know what I mean? I
and
like my
lows into
Juicy
the
J,
teens and
you know
single
what I mean?
digits. So different event.
That's the top two
And I
people
know that with those
who
temperatures,
whenever
and
they
that
drop
was
some
one
music, I
thing
gotta
you were
listen
telling
to.
us last week, is that
Whatever it
the
is,
activation
I've been
of
looking
some
for
of
new
the
music.
brine and the salt that you guys have put down already,
Yeah,
it
that's a
changes
lot
a
of
little
damn
bit. Want to
snow.
talk about that?
Sure. For the melting process to occur, you have to have
I
water.
like
and
Juicy J
salt in
Project
it,
Pat,
and
okay. Yeah,
whenever you get very,
no.
very low temperatures,
I've been
you
bumping
don't get
Juicy
that
36
activation of
Mafia ever
salt.
since like 90,
It takes a little longer to start to work, and when
I'm
it
gonna say
gets
about
to a certain degree,
96,
it's just too
97,
cold for it to activate at all. And
95,
then
96,
we just look at
97.
our plowing operations.
We talked about the
Somewhere around
kind
there.
of snow
I'll say
this
like
is. Steve
96,
Stewart described it as that
97.
light, powdery kind of snow that you don't even really need a
Matter
shovel.
of fact, me and my homeboys, we call ourselves 36 Mafia, and my name, I was Juicy J, you know what I mean? I'm Juicy J, they call me Juicy J, Juice Man. Then I got another homeboy, he was Project, we had
It can
DJ
be.
Paul,
You work a
Poncho
little bit
V.
about it blowing back across. We'll get a lot of moving snow, but especially
Now
with
we
the
ain't had
hot winds that are
no,
coming in.
no gangsta boo or nothing in the clique, but it was all the
No, it's
guys.
still a pretty standard operation, and we should be ready to go.
Okay, on top of it
Mafia.
and working very hard, Doug McNeil with the NCDOT, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Doug. 7:27, 7:28 now is the time on this first alert Saturday. Let's take a live look outside the state capitol in downtown
Raleigh, North Carolina.
No snow on those streets.
No snow. They look like us.
Winter weather coverage continues.
I need me a cigarette, man. Somebody cash at me some blunt money. My cash app is still not went up. I need some blunt change. I need some blunt money. And cigarette money too.
Get 3.9% APR for 60 months on all 2026 Equinox models. Or current qualified lessees can get this 2026 Equinox LT for around $269 a month.
One more time.
This January at Renewal by
Damn, January almost over with.
replace your
Today's what,
windows,
31st?
your patio doors, or your entry door, and we're going to give you an amazing opportunity. You ready? Pay nothing, and I mean zero zilch nada, for 18 months. Just to be clear, that's a year and a half. I'm talking about no deposit, no monthly payments, and no interest until July.
I'm gonna get going here. I have a good day,
2027.
man. You too, Mike.
Get your windows and doors
Appreciate you
now,
coming by.
and take advantage of our pay it down the line financing. And did you know over 60% of all our customers choose
You
to
too. I'm
finance?
probably about to head
It
to the
just
store in a
makes
little
sense.
while.
But hold on. Why choose Renewal by Anderson in the first place?
Give me some
because
blunts.
choosing Renewal by Anderson to
Keep my
replace your
stomach
windows
growling.
and doors makes your home worth more. 3 out of 4 realtors surveyed agree that Anderson products increase a home's value by at least 10%. Do the math. I think you're going to be happy.
Smoke
And
me
when
up, I
you're
go back
ready
to
to
sleep.
sell your home,
Nah.
it's possible that your new windows and doors could help pay for themselves by increasing the value of your home. Replace your windows, patio doors, or your front entry door, and there's
I got
no
my
deposit,
chicken.
no monthly
Got some
payments,
chicken in the
and no
refrigerator.
interest until July of
Marinating.
2027.
I'm gonna cook that today.
Get them now and pay down the line.
I'm going to cook it. I think I'm gonna do half and half fried,
Your
and other
local
half
design consultants,
barbecue.
measure technicians, certified master installers,
Even though
and
it's only like
customer service
13
team
pieces
are all
of chicken, I think
going
I got
to give you the
13
best
pieces.
home improvement experience you've
So it's gonna be
ever
6 and
had.
7.
Let us show you colors, styles, and inspiration for your
I'm
home.
gonna fry
Get started by meeting with
7,
one of our design consultants
bake
by
6.
January 31st. Call 919-907-1888.
I'll think about that.
That's 919-907-1888.
Cause I know the other day I had some fried pork chops. So I think I might make some fried chicken and barbecue chicken thing. But yeah, I know the wife, she gonna make some
Special weekend winter weather.
chicken Alfredo
Process and a
for
gradual
some folks.
takeover of the snow throughout
So I know she gonna leave me some of that. Leave me some of that before she take it.
It's already happening. It could be a team coverage this morning all across central North Carolina.
It is 7:31 on your Saturday morning. It's a first alert day here on ABC 11. Good morning, Carolina. I'm Joel Brown with you here on the 31st of January, last day of the month.
Yeah, last day, and we are still going. Anna Rivera, it is a first alert day, and we are here bringing you up to the minute on the winter storm. So let's get you straight to those storm headlines here at 7:30. If you are waking up wondering where is the snow, don't worry, it is coming. Check out what folks up in Roxborough are already seeing this morning. A fresh coating of snow.
Yeah, they're seeing some in Roxborough, and we're not done yet. In fact, we're just getting started. A state of emergency is in effect right now. Governor Scott emphasizing preparedness, urging folks to stay off of the roads, allowing the salt trucks, allowing the plows to clear the way today. Now, besides the snow, you also need to prepare for the arrival of some very cold air. Extreme cold warning takes effect on Sunday, and there's already travel impacts for this storm. 1,800 flights canceled nationwide today, 121 here in RDU. And we want to see what's happening where you are. Send us your photos using the ABC 11 app, or you can do it right there on abc11.com.
We have team coverage this morning all across central North Carolina. Our crews in Raleigh, Durham, the Sandhills, and Storm Chaser, keeping us in the know of all of the impacts we may see on the roads.
We've got the whole team out there covering the storm for us, and in the studio, meteorologist Quaylen Murphy and Steve Stewart are here working overtime to give us the full picture of what to expect in the hours ahead. When and where is this snow coming, Quaylen?
Yeah, it's going to be closer to noon for the Triangle today, where we start to see some snow accumulation. But if you had plans to travel, let's say towards the Triad, they already have snow-covered roads out there. So that's when travel has become a bit more treacherous with the accumulating snowfall. Pretty much the standard over the last several hours. We do have some light flurries still developing near I-95 and east, but you can see this dry spot here directly over the Triangle down to Sanford. Fayetteville still dry up and down I-85 at this point too. This is how we'll see the quick intensification of the snow potential, and those chances really increase by noon today. We'll have snow accumulation for the rest of the night, and then tapering after midnight tonight. In terms of totals, we're going to see the lowest totals north of I-85 and the greatest totals right along I-95 and off to the east. Right in the middle will be the Triangle. So 3 to 6 inches generally for the Triangle, 2 to 4 mainly along the state line here from Person County to Granville, Vance, Warren, and also Mecklenburg County too. Again, you still have some snow on the road from late last night, so we'll also include that in some of your totals too. Could be bumped up a little bit more here for their areas to the north. 6 to 9 generally for I-95 and east, but there's a chance that some of you east of 95, like Wayne County, eastern Wilson County, Edgecombe, could pick up some higher totals. We're talking 10 plus inches potentially for some of you, so that's what we'll have to watch closely. It's going to be all about the dry air impacts potentially, and ultimately, or a band of heavier snow has potential to set up later today. So we're so dry in the Triangle right now. Support of the upper levels of the atmosphere. So we have that big trough digging to the south, that dry air filtering in right now. There's another trough out to the west, but that's going to take some time to reach us. And so until that happens, we'll see the chance for snow to fill in. Impact level at a 4 through Sunday morning for heavy snow, dangerous wind chill values, and snow which could also lead to difficult travel. Winter storm warning, of course, for the area with the snow accumulation and dangerous travel out there. Feels like temperatures in the single digits. So we have some gust winds, and although our roads are dry right now for the most part, it's really cold out there. Temperatures are in the 20s, but it feels like the teens and single digits. 8 in Raleigh, 9 in Durham, 6 in Oxford, some of our cooler areas. And wind gusts right now in the 20s, these will go up only through the afternoon hours and tonight. So we have, over the next 12 hours, really cold air. Single digit feels like temperatures all the way through late day. And even colder tonight with more of the winds. So again, more snow getting beefed up with those chances by the afternoon through this evening and tonight. And then with the gusty winds through today and tonight, we're going to have extreme cold air on the way in. An extreme cold warning starts just after midnight. It continues until 10 Sunday morning. Why? Because we're going to have feels like temperatures below zero. That's area wide. So really cold. But there's a warm up coming our way next week. And we'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. Right now, back over to you.
All right, we want to talk about the warm-up, absolutely. Let's get through today. And snow.
Yes.
Lots of big coverage. Got the whole team here covering it. Let's start in Raleigh.
Yeah, that's where we find Tamara Scott, and you are in breaking news one right now. You're taking off a few layers, Tamara, because we know that if one person likes to bundle up, it's Tamara. She doesn't play about that.
She lets loose inside the car. It really gets crazy.
You guys know me very well. I do not play about the cold. I'm actually looking forward to hearing more about what Cleveland has to say about the warm next weekend. But for now, we are still in the cold. I'm in the car, so taking off a few layers. But take a look where we are. We're at Capitol Boulevard heading north here. We're at the red light here. But you can still see some of those white lines that the NCAA has taken care of throughout the last couple of days. And of course, they are not new to this. They are true to this. They have been doing this for almost 2 weeks now, it feels like. So they definitely know what they're doing. Cars out here, out and about, maybe getting some breakfast, like Quaylen was encouraging earlier this morning to go ahead and get out and do that now rather than waiting until later today when the snow starts to fall. And of course, we're not seeing any of that precipitation just yet, but I know a lot of folks are looking forward to it. And yeah, it is very cold. Earlier this morning, we were out on Fayetteville Street, which is almost like a tunnel when the wind is blowing, and it would have been really bad. We know that could also increase as we move throughout the day. So if you are going to be outside, make sure you're bundled up. I still have my gloves here, my hat somewhere on the ground in the car here, so I have all the things ready to go when we're in hot hands. They're very hot, so we're ready to go when it's time to get out and see that snow. Make sure you are as well. Back to you guys.
All of the essentials. You got it all.
She could stop.
And you know, we didn't see any snow on the road, but we did see those brine lines, Tamara, so that's good news.
There you go. Tamara Scott, not new to this. She is true to this as well. Tamara, thank you. Let's go to Durham now.
Yeah, that's where we find Akila Davis. She's been driving around in a storm chaser on this first alert day. Akila, where are you and what are you seeing?
Hey, good morning. I tell you what, I don't know when the snow is coming, but it sure seems like the Bull City is ready. I want to give you a live look at what we're seeing here. This is the Durham Freeway. The last time you saw me on the Orange County line, we saw 2 plows staging along I-85 earlier. We also saw a number of plows just waiting for whatever Mother Nature might bring our way. There were quite a few plows out. I mean, listen, this is a good sign of preparedness as we wait for the snow to come in. Our meteorologists say the snow is coming, so if they say it, it's coming.
It's
the
coming.
Durham says with snow in the forecast this weekend, it's just really important people stay safe out there before, during, and after this winter weather event. So stay off the roads, stay home, or wherever you are, and just relax. For now, that is the very latest from the Storm Chaser. Back to you.
Akila Davis, confident in the forecast. We are confident in her reporting. She'll be out there in Storm Chaser, covering it all for us. Akila, thank you.
And of course, it is a first alert day. So as we head to break, let's take a live look at Boone right now. They're seeing the snow. They've got it.
You know, a big part of the storm, not just the snow, it's the extreme cold on the back end of it. You know what Steve said about Boone tomorrow?
Negative 25.
Negative 25, feels like. I mean,
Won't catch me in Boone.
it's dangerous. Last time I was in Boone was the apple picking trip. I will
Not
not
right
be,
now.
I won't be apple picking. I was just
My husband takes his watch party grilling duties very seriously. Every sport, every season. And because we always find good deals at Food Lion, no one ever leaves hungry. I even got him his own signature touch.
Okay. I'll be running.
Make this season a win with MVP savings on all your fresh favorites at Food Lion.
Step inside Rug & Home. Big game blockbuster sales event. 70 plus 20% off designer furniture. Plus every shape and style. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms. Everything at blockbuster sale right now for your very own. Rug & Home.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a bad
all dry in the triangle. We don't have any snowfall on the ground with the exception of what fell last week and the ice that still remains, but we do have some light flurries flying near I-95 off to the east. The greater accumulation has been over the triad this morning. They're definitely seeing more snowfall impacts. There's still snow on the ground for those of you north of I-95 because of the snow that fell last night, but in terms of accumulation right now, still dry conditions in Person County. As we look towards Rocky Mount, we're seeing some flurries here, Nash County, Edgecombe County in general, also Halifax County and Northampton. And then we do have some light flurries around the Clinton area, Sampson County in general, and also some parts of Wayne County too. You're going to have a lot of dry time still, probably up until around lunchtime today, and then we'll start to see the snow in the triangle towards the afternoon hours. Light snow initially, accumulation picks up a bit more by late day, and through the evening hours, more snow possible up until around just after midnight tonight. Then we start to dry out. We'll still have clouds and lots of cold around too. That's part of our impact scale, level 4 for the heavy snow chance, dangerous wind chill, some snow drifts as I mentioned, and some impact to travel as well. Winter storm warning for the entire area through Sunday morning, but cold conditions out there. The cold air has definitely filtered in, and that's going to lead to the accumulation concerns that we're going to see for the travel concerns. Feels like temperature single digits for us through tonight and early tomorrow morning as well. So there's the low offshore. Here's the snow to our east, off to the west.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Right
Good morning,
here.
good
And
morning,
this
good
is
morning.
really going to be one of the bigger impacts to the potential for some snowfall accumulation today. It could really help to cut down on some of those totals. Temperatures right now, teens and 20s. Definitely seeing colder conditions on the fields, 8 in Raleigh, 12 in Smithfield, 13 in Siler City. Single digits for South Hill, Roanoke Rapids, and Oxford. Here are the breezy conditions, 10 to 20 miles per hour. So those gusts will continue to build through the day. These numbers will go up, so we're going to have some impressive numbers here. Some spots 30 plus miles per hour by later this evening and tonight. These are the gusts around noon today, approaching 30 miles per hour near 95, and more of that
Good
to
morning,
come
good morning,
later
good
this
morning.
afternoon. And those gusty winds continue overnight. You factor in the winds with the cold air, extreme cold conditions tonight, concerns for dangerous chills because it feels like temperatures will be down below zero. With more on the forecast and what we
Oh,
can see
somebody said
evolving
they'll
and
give
how
me their
things could be
cash at me
changing.
$20.
Steve, you ready to take over right now?
I'm here.
Hi!
Good to see you. All right, hey, good morning, everybody. Outside right now, we just have clouds around downtown. We'll get some flakes falling as
Give
we
me a
get into
bundle
the
of firewood.
afternoon.
Nah.
Most of the snow so far has been off to our west and to our east. But the snow will come down in some bands. It will be heavy at times when you start getting some accumulating snow on the roadways. The snow plows will get out there, give them a wide berth so they can get their job done. This is going to be easier to remove around your home as well. This isn't freezing rain or sleet. This is a fluffy
It's
type of snow
32% all
that
around.
can be removed even with a leaf
30%
blower.
says they yes, they can cash out me $20. 30% says no, and 13% says get yourself 2
Notice the rain
jobs.
probability is going to be ramping up as we go throughout the day today, and then all the way through the evening hours as well. A sharp cutoff as we
I
get
can't get no
past the
support.
midnight hour in the triangle. This is so cold. This is an all-snow event all the way through
No
the column.
child support.
Last time we had some warm air that moved in around 5,000 to 7,000 feet, and of course that transitioned us all the way over to freezing rain and some sleet. Not going to happen this time. Well, an upper level low drawing some dry air. We're starting to see some signs of that. That could cut down on some of the totals. Possible blizzard-like conditions out on the Outer Banks. This low is going to really intensify quickly, like a tropical system, if you will. Gusts could be between 50 and 60 miles an hour on the Outer Banks. That's going to give potential zero visibilities with the snow flying. So, again, blizzard-type conditions out there. All the models still bringing in measurable snow in around the triangle. Higher amounts with a couple of the models, including our in-house model. If you look at the probabilities of 2 inches are pretty high in most cities. The more you get closer to high totals, obviously those chances are going to be going down. Our model was not bullish on this at all yesterday, but now it is, and this is how it is sometimes. So it's showing snow really moving through the afternoon, the evening to overnight hours as well, or at least the early morning hours. Kind of big time numbers it's suggesting could be done by the time we get to 1 or 2 in the morning. It'll start to finish in our northern counties first, and then by say late around 4 or 5 in the morning, it'll be ending down in our southern counties. We don't take one model and go with the numbers. We just kind of take a consensus of it. So lesser amounts to the north, around the triangle 3, maybe up to 6 inches. And there could be a band along that 95 corridor, a narrow band where we could get 6 to 9 or possibly higher in a few areas. Depends on where some of those fans are going to be setting up later for today. Now, the caveat is that upper level low dive south, trying to draw in some of that drier air aloft, and that'll put a kibosh on those flakes. They want to really develop. It needs to be saturated up in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And if we get dry air coming in, that'll limit that. And you can see the trough diving down right now. Look at all this dry air aloft that's trying to get entrained in the flow and kind of get pulled up here. So we'll see if that it does indeed happen. If it does, again, some of those totals we showed you are going to be less. On Monday, upper 30s for highs. We'll get some melting in here. Clouds increase, although it'll be warmer in the 40s, mid-40s. We'll see this system could move in, could bring some rain showers to the area as we get into Wednesday. So 20s today, the winds will pick up later today. They'll be rather strong. We'll have snow across the area, and that
We got
will
one
persist
above.
with us until
We
the
got
early
four
morning
clouds.
hours in our southeastern counties. Could end much sooner up in our northern counties as the low is going to be pulling away. A cold night tonight, to say the least. We have a cold, extreme cold warning tomorrow morning, as Quaylen was showing you. Could be down to 0 or below 0. It feels like temperatures. So melting on Monday. Hopefully the groundhog will give us an early spring, and then there's that rain chance as we get into Wednesday. Could end as a couple of flakes, but nothing we're concerned about.
I think after all of this, we deserve an early spring at least.
So much pressure on that ground level.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve, thank you. Hey, it's first alert day here. We are watching for snow, including down in Fayetteville.
Yeah, we'll see the live look there right now in downtown Fayetteville. Do we have that picture? Okay, there it is. Oh no, that's downtown Raleigh. Look at that. Camera's still shaking. It is really cold outside as well. So we're going to deal with the snow and those dangerously cold temperatures. We'll talk about it all after the break.
The ABC 11 First Alert Forecast team is working to keep you safe.
The best chance for heavier snow.
Allow the snowfall to start sticking.
First alert about that. We'll have frigid temperatures.
The entire viewing area is under a winter storm warning.
The Eyewitness News team is committed to keeping you safe.
We have team coverage of the winter storm.
Because of expected snow accumulation, cold temperatures, and wind gusts, our biggest concern is unsafe travel.
We are local news. ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
This President's Day, you can shop this spectrum at the competition.
Or you can get Bob's highly rated Beaumont. Both use modern manufacturing for durability, but ours has more finishes and costs over $1,000 less.
This weather alert is brought to you by Capital Chevrolet. The weather in North Carolina can be unpredictable. Be prepared. With hundreds of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including all makes and models, Capital Chevrolet has you covered. If the weather has you stuck inside, you can shop from the warmth of your living room at CapitalChevrolet.com. Search inventory, see special offers, value your trade, and even get pre-approved. Together, let's drive. Shop CapitalChevrolet.com today.
I'm taking on RMS with Briumvi.
Briumvi is a prescription medication for adults with relapsing forms of multiple sclerosis. Briumvi is different. It's the only B-cell therapy approved for RMS that is given in 1 hour, twice per year. Don't take Briumvi if you've had a life-threatening allergic reaction to it or hepatitis B. Your doctor should test for Hep B before treatment. If you've had it, it could return, which may cause serious liver problems or death. Briumvi can cause serious side effects, including infusion reactions. Some may require hospitalization. Briumvi may cause liver problems, increase your risk of infections, and decrease some antibodies. Some infections may be life-threatening. Signs of infection include fever, chills, constant cough, or painful urination. PML, a rare brain infection that may be fatal or cause severe disability, can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or plan to become pregnant, as it's unknown if Briumvi will harm your unborn baby, or if you have symptoms of infections, liver problems, and about your medical conditions, medications, and vaccines.
Ask your doctor
I
if
don't like
Briumvi is
something
right
like-
for you.
Winter is here, and the First Alert weather team is keeping you and your family prepared. Tracking what the rest of the winter season may bring and how to stay safe. Your First Alert to winter weather. Now streaming on the ABC 11 North Carolina app.
Morning weather with Quaylen and Ginger at ABC 11. This morning, the world is remembering actress Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, O'Hara's agent confirming the news yesterday. She died at her home following a brief illness. ABC's Jacqueline Lee looks back at her famous roles.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
From Kevin's beleaguered mom in the movie Home Alone.
Kevin, I'm so sorry.
To Moira Rose in the TV show Schitt's Creek.
Oh, I just finally cried myself to sleep.
Catherine O'Hara
O'Hara made her roles unforgettable, winning an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy in 2020.
And though these are the strangest of days, may you have as much joy being holed up in a room or two with your family as I had with my dear Roses. Thank you so much.
Gasoline, blowtorch. And many will remember her as stepmom Delia Dietz in Beetlejuice.
Careful, that's my sculpture. And I didn't mise and I bought it. I mean, I made it. It's my sculpture.
And as Cookie Fleck in the mockumentary Best in Show.
I kept saying, I can't dance, I can't. I've got 2 left feet. I've got 2 left feet.
I thought he was kidding.
But I wasn't.
And the Apple TV comedy The Studio.
Well, I don't recognize any of them.
They're influencers. Most of them don't even go inside. They just make the red carpet TikToks and leave.
Her Home Alone co-star Macaulay Culkin posting a sweet remembrance today. Mama, I thought we had time. See you later. O'Hara was born in Toronto, Canada. She is survived by her sons Matthew and Luke. ABC News, Los Angeles.
Captain O'Hara, rest in peace. Guys, we got about 50 seconds left. You want to do final?